Hi, have you been putting your dog in a crate every time you leave the house because they suffer from separation anxiety and they destroy furniture, they destroy your items, they even hurt themselves, and so you crate them in the hope of keeping them safe while you're away. In this video, I'm going to tell you that crating your dog while sounding like a good solution can actually make their anxiety worse. And I'm going to suggest what you can do instead. My name is Alex. I'm a professional dog behavior consultant specializing in separation anxiety. And I've been working with anxious dogs and their human parents for over 21 years. So, crating your dog, like I said, may sound like an ideal solution in the sense that it keeps them safe. And I know just how the extent to which your dog can hurt themselves and also the extent of the destruction. But what actually happens is when a dog suffers from separation anxiety and even other anxiety problems, there are some behaviors, like let's call them safety behaviors, that they need to engage in to self-soothe, to try and lower their anxiety level. And pacing is one of those behaviors. So, an anxious dog may pace and like pace up and down aimlessly all over the house, or they may go to the front door and then come back, and then a little while later go to the front door again and come back. They're always like checking in with the front door, in the hope that you will come in, and that's what makes them or what motivates them to keep on going to the front door. So whether your dog needs to pace freely and aimlessly, or needs to check in with the door, any one of those is a self-soothing behavior, and it helps anxiety levels to come down a bit. Now, when a dog is in a crate, they can't do that. They can't pace. So if a dog can't engage in a self-soothing behavior, then the anxiety is going to go up. So what you can do instead of crating your dog is actually putting them in a small room, preferably, but make it comfortable and make it safe. Be careful not to leave the windows wide open, because many dogs with separation anxiety try to escape. So watch out for windows. Make sure the temperature is mild, not too hot, not too cold. Make sure they have water available and their bed, and food dispensing toys to try and get their brain engaged in doing something. Chew toys, also important, because the act of chewing actually helps to release stress. And make sure that cables that they might chew or anything that they might hurt themselves with is put out of the room. And so by leaving them in the room, I know that they can't pace and do the check-ins with the front door, but they can still walk around in the room, which is much better than being confined in a crate. If you enjoyed this video and if you'd like to learn more about separation anxiety, just go down to the bottom to the description, where you'll have free access to a training video, which I hope you will enjoy too. Take care.